Welcome to a unique journey of Indian history. India, a land of ancient wisdom, spiritual traditions, and one of the most enduring civilizations on earth. From the rise of urban societies in the Indus Valley to the emergence of powerful empires, India's journey through time is a story of innovation, resilience, and cultural fusion. Today, we delve into the key milestones that have shaped India's remarkable history, and along the way, we'll uncover some fascinating facts that have made this nation truly unique. Section 1. The Indus Valley Civilization. India's history begins more than 4,500 years ago with the Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's first urban cultures. Flourishing between 2500 BCE and 1500 BCE, the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were sophisticated hubs of commerce, architecture, and governance. The citizens of these cities were pioneers of urban planning, introducing grid-like streets, brick houses, and advanced drainage systems. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, a large public bathing area, stands as an early symbol of community hygiene and ritualistic importance. The Indus people were also skilled traders, exchanging goods like pottery, beads, and metals with distant lands such as Mesopotamia. Their cities featured granaries, workshops, and bustling marketplaces, illustrating their economic prowess. Despite their advances, the civilization mysteriously declined around 1500 BCE, possibly due to environmental changes or invasions by Indo-Aryan tribes. Section 2. The Vedic Age. Following the decline of the Indus Valley Civilization, the Vedic Age began with the arrival of the Indo-Aryans around 1500 BCE. This period was marked by the composition of the Vedas, the oldest scriptures of Hinduism, written in the sacred language of Sanskrit. The Rig Veda, the first and most revered of these texts, contains hymns dedicated to the gods of nature, such as Agni, the god of fire, and Indra, the god of rain and thunder. The society during this time was primarily agrarian, and cattle held significant economic and religious value. The Vedic Age was also a time when the caste system, Varna, began to take shape, dividing society into four classes: Brahmins, also known as priests; Kshatriyas, also known as warriors; Vaishyas, also known as traders; and Shudras, known as laborers. The Indo-Aryans settled into smaller tribal units, forming the early Mahajanapadas, or great kingdoms. Agriculture, alongside iron tools, began to flourish, leading to the expansion of rural communities and the rise of early political structures. Section 3. The Rise of Empires, Maurya and Gupta Dynasties. India witnessed its first major empire under the rule of the Mauryan dynasty, founded by Chandragupta Maurya in 322 BCE. With guidance from his chief advisor, Chanakya, Chandragupta established a vast and centralized government. However, it was his grandson, Emperor Ashoka, who left a lasting legacy. After witnessing the horrors of the Kalinga War, Ashoka renounced violence and embraced Buddhism, spreading its peaceful teachings throughout his empire and across Asia. Ashoka's reign saw the construction of stupas, inscriptions on pillars, known as the Edicts of Ashoka, and a flourishing of Buddhist culture. His leadership emphasized Dharma, also known as moral law, tolerance, and welfare for his subjects. Following the Mauryan Empire's decline, the Gupta dynasty rose in the 4th century CE. The Gupta era is often referred to as India's Golden Age, as it witnessed remarkable advancements in science, mathematics, and arts. Aryabhatta, one of the most notable scholars, made groundbreaking contributions to astronomy and mathematics during this period. Section 4. The Delhi Sultanate. By the 12th century, Islamic invasions had begun to shape the Indian subcontinent. The establishment of the Delhi Sultanate in 1206 marked the beginning of Muslim rule in India. The Sultanate, especially under rulers like Alauddin Khilji and Muhammad bin Tughlaq, expanded its influence through military conquests and architectural innovations. Indo-Islamic architecture flourished during this time, with iconic structures like the Qutub Minar and the Alay Darwaza, blending Persian, Indian, and Islamic designs. The Sultanate period was also marked by social and cultural synthesis. Persian art, poetry, and literature merged with Indian traditions, creating a vibrant cultural exchange. However, it was also an era of turbulence, with frequent Mongol invasions and internal rebellions. The constant warfare and political instability eventually paved the way for the rise of a more powerful empire, the Mughals. Section 5. The Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire, established by Babur in 1526 after defeating Ibrahim Lodi in the Battle of Panipat, marked a new era in Indian history. The Mughals were renowned for their military prowess, administrative acumen, and contributions to art and architecture. Under Emperor Akbar, the Mughal Empire expanded to cover almost the entire subcontinent. Akbar was not only a great warrior but also a patron of arts and culture. His policy of religious tolerance, known as Sali Kul, promoted harmony between different communities, especially Hindus and Muslims. Akbar's successors, particularly Jahangir and Shah Jahan, continued to patronize art and architecture. Shah Jahan's reign is best remembered for the construction of the Taj Mahal, a symbol of eternal love, dedicated to his wife Mumtaz Mahal. The Mughal court became a center of Persian culture, influencing Indian music, painting, and literature. However, the empire began to decline under Aurangzeb's rule due to his oppressive policies, which fueled internal rebellions. By the early 18th century, the British East India Company began to challenge Mughal power, eventually leading to the empire's fall after the revolt of 1857. Section 6. British colonial rule and the fight for independence. The fall of the Mughal Empire opened the doors for British colonization. After winning the Battle of Plassey in 1757, the British East India Company gradually extended its control over India. This marked the beginning of nearly 2 centuries of colonial exploitation, during which India was subjected to unfair economic practices and heavy taxation. British policies devastated India's traditional industries, such as textiles, and led to widespread famines. Despite this, resistance to colonial rule grew, with early rebellions culminating in the First War of Independence in 1857. Leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Mahatma Gandhi eventually rose to prominence. Gandhi's non-violent resistance became the foundation of the Indian freedom struggle. Major campaigns like the Non-Cooperation Movement, Civil Disobedience, and the Quit India movement galvanized the masses. However, the path to independence was fraught with communal tensions, leading to the tragic partition of India and Pakistan in 1947. Millions were displaced, and widespread violence ensued during one of the largest migrations in history. Section 7. Post-Independence India. On August 15, 1947, India awoke to freedom, but the price paid was steep. The country, divided along religious lines, witnessed one of the bloodiest episodes in its history during the partition. Despite this, the newly independent India embarked on an ambitious path to build a democratic and secular nation. Under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru, India adopted its constitution on January 26, 1950, drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Nehru's vision of a socialist, secular, and self-reliant India guided the nation's early years. In the decades that followed, India overcame economic challenges, food shortages, and industrial hurdles. The Green Revolution of the 1960s transformed the agricultural sector, while the 1991 economic reforms opened India to global markets, leading to rapid growth in technology and industry. Today, India is one of the world's largest economies, known for its advancements in space exploration, science, and technology, while still cherishing its diverse and vibrant cultural heritage. Conclusion: The journey of India. From ancient civilizations to modern democracy, India's story is a testament to the resilience, diversity, and unity of its people. It's a nation that honors its past while confidently moving into the future, embracing change, innovation, and progress. With its vibrant culture, growing economy, and global influence, India continues to be a land of possibility and promise. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this exploration of Indian history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating videos.